My name is Juliana and welcome to my third video. This video I'm going to start off a little bit different. I'm going to start off, first of all, I'm sitting on the floor in my bedroom because that's the only place where I could just sit and film right now. Don't mind, my closet is open right there, sorry. Don't mind me looking like a hot mess. As most of you know, most of you who watched my first and second video, you know that I was born and raised in Ukraine and my country is under attack right now. Russia started a war. They came at 5 o'clock in the morning, February 24th, and started bombing our country and pretty much leveling cities to the ground. I don't know if you know much about my country. It's not a small country. We have a population of about 45 million living there right now, plus about 20-30 million that just, work outside of the country but come back home. So they don't live like I do in the US all year long and just go visit there, but they mostly work outside of Ukraine and then come back and live in Ukraine. So it's about 65 million population overall, and some cities, the big cities that are getting bombed right now, they're big. They're as big as Chicago, San Antonio, a few of those big cities. Yeah, we have little ones, we have little tiny villages, but I live in the suburbs of New York and our tiny village is tiny too and doesn't have that much population, but it's just, I remember, I'm never gonna forget that day because we were on our winter break. We went with my husband and my son to New Hampshire. We went skiing, snowmobiling, all that fun stuff, and it was Wednesday. It was just after 10 p.m. because we have 7-hour difference, and I remember I went to bed early because we were so tired. And my son was already asleep and my husband's phone just kept going off and like he didn't turn it off, the sound, so it just kept beeping, and I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with your phone? Just turn it off or go in another room. I'm like, I'm trying to sleep here, and he turns his head and looks at me and he's like, babe, the war started. And I was already half asleep and I'm like, yeah, whatever, let me just go back to sleep. And then I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, there are missiles hitting big cities of Ukraine right now. And since that moment, our lives were divided before and after, because only probably the last few days I started sleeping a little bit better, but for the first 10-12 days, I barely slept, I barely ate, I mostly drank coffee and water to keep myself hydrated because coffee was making me dehydrated. But our lives have been turned upside down, and it's just terrible what's going on. I have a lot of friends and family there. I have a lot of family members there. My parents live here, and that's it. That's all of my family here, and everyone else is there. So I'm hurting every single day. I'm sitting and watching news all day long. I'm on social media all day long trying to spread the truth, because we do have some relatives in Russia, and I don't know. I haven't contacted them. I don't know what they think about it, but I've seen the propaganda that Russia's pushing on its own people, and it is insane. So the whole world, except Russia, knows the truth, but according to Russian media, we're all lying. So they're saying they came to our country to free up the Russian-speaking people because we have Nazis in our government, and they have like people that are, I don't even know what they were thinking saying that, but whatever. That's not true. That's just insanity. Where I grew up, probably 90%, maybe 80% spoke Ukrainian, but some people spoke Russian, and that was always okay. Like, you can speak Russian to me, I'll answer you in Ukrainian. Everybody, understands Ukrainian. Some of them just don't speak very well, so instead of embarrassing themselves, they just speak in Russian. It's fine. It has always been fine, because as the Soviet Union fell apart in 1991, people moved around a lot, and some people spoke Ukrainian, some people spoke Russian, some people spoke Polish, and my family comes from the Polish side more. I don't speak Polish myself. I understand Polish, but I'm gonna answer you in Ukrainian because I just don't speak, and I don't want to, answer you wrong and offend you by saying it wrong. My phone, somebody's calling me. It was my husband. He keeps checking in on me. So yeah, it's just, there's so many people dying, and I understand military, right? The army, the military, but there's so many civilians dying because they're bombing hospitals, saying that, you know, military was hiding in there, and they were faking all the news that there's women and children there. And it is just ridiculous. They have blocked TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They're trying to block internet in Russia, so people can't find the truth anywhere else, and they just believe what is, you know, told to them through the television. And a lot of people support that. A lot of people are saying, yeah, you know, if you didn't go there and attack them, they would have attacked us. But we would have, first of all, we would have never attacked another country. We're not a small country, but we're not as big as Russia, so we're not crazy people to go and attack Russia, even though they have done so much harm and so much evil and damage to us. But why would we do that? We don't attack, we protect. Yes, we're protecting our land and we're protecting our freedom right now. By the way, today is Friday, March 11th. I'm hoping to get this video out today because I filmed this video on the 5th, I think, but for some reason my camera didn't save it, so I'm hoping that it will save it today, because I'm not refilming it again. I was supposed to, you know, film it in the beginning of March, but it just didn't work out. So I just wanted to get that out there. I'm sorry if a lot of you are hearing about it on the news and a lot of you know about it, but it's just, that's what hurts me right now. That's what's on my mind 24/7. I'm barely doing any stitching as of late. You know, since 24th, I've done a little bit on plastic and like perforated wood, but that's about it. So I will show you my progress on all of my projects. I'll show you a few starts, and I already even finished some of pieces. I have 4 FFOs. I have 1 almost finished. I have 2 ornaments on plastic canvas finished, but not fully finished. I have a little bit of progress. I have 1 more dimensions toy. I have 1 finish. Let's just go one by one. So I'll start with, okay, I'll start with this. I'm sorry this is not ironed because I just did not have the time to do it, but I wanted to film this video, so this is what it looks like. So I've showed you the progress on this. I'm not sure where I was with this last time, probably about halfway through. So I finished it in February. I put the date 2021 because I started it in 2021. All 4 of these doors were started and finished in 2021, so I just finished, so I just figured, you know, I'll put that. It's beautiful. It's very colorful, so it doesn't feel like a winter project because it's very colorful. I like how this deer is like a blue color, so it's not like something that we're used to. I love the wreath on the door. I love how you can see the light, like if there's a light turned on inside a hallway and it's like peeking through the glass. I really like this. I'm sorry again that it's wrinkled, but this is what it looks like. I still haven't even washed it and ironed it. I'll take care of that when I have a little bit more time. Oops, more time for that. So this is it. I also finished another one of the dimensions ornaments, the village, holiday village. So this is the second one that I worked on. These are the 2 together. They're very, very detailed. I love how detailed they are. It takes time. It takes me about 4 or 5 days from start to finish. And I do spend a lot of time on, well, I did spend a lot of time on stitching these, but I love it. I love how detailed they are. I don't really like how big they are. They kind of seem a little bit big for an ornament, especially that, you know, they're going to be finished off with some backing, and I'm going to try to make them a little bit soft. I don't know how big they're going to turn out to be, but that's that. This is just going to sit behind me. What else? Okay, I have just a little bit of progress on Kiss for Snowman. That's what it looks like. I think it's like 40%, 50%, 40. I haven't worked on it. I was planning to finish this by the end of February, and I was gonna do that because we came back on the 25th, and I thought, you know, in 3 days, if I work hard enough on it, I can finish it. If not, you know, by the end of February, maybe in like the first days of March. But as you see, I didn't get far, and I don't know, I'm still thinking whether I'm just gonna put it away until maybe November or something, so I can finish it off when I'm already again in that Christmas spirit mood. But I'm not sure yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen to that WIP. Okay, I don't know how far I was on these last time I showed you, but I finished 2 of the Dimensions ornaments. They're like tag ornaments. So I didn't have the original kit because I just couldn't find it anywhere, but my friend, she shared a pattern with me, and I just kind of eyeballed the colors and DMC thread, and yeah, I did them, and I think they're very, very cute. This is the Warm Hearts one. That's what it looks like. And this is the Holly and Ivy with a little cardinal, and I think that's very cute. I love these. So these are finished. And then I also have another 2 finished. I'm gonna show you the preview just so you know. So these are kits. I received them last Monday when I came back home from the vacation, and these are this is the package that came from Ukraine, and I ordered 6 of little angels, and they're all like different themed angels, and it's Ukrainian made. You can order them right now, of course, but I'm hoping whenever everything is gone and quiet and the war is over, you'll be able to order these. So this is the Guardian Angel, and I'll show you if I can find what a kit looks like. So it comes with the perforated wood cutout of the angel and the wings. They're separate. There's felt backing for the back, and there's a charm that comes with each one, and then there's a list of threads, a chart and a list of threads, DMC threads, or some of them call for cranic and stuff, so it'll tell you that. So this is what the preview looks like. Guardian Angel, so it's written in Russian, but I'm translating it, and this is what it looks like. I think when I got it and I opened the package, this was the first angel on top, and I was like, okay, this is a sign that everything will be okay, and that this is what I'll be working on. And I'll be working on the 3 of them, because 3 of them are more like winter Christmas themed, so I'm gonna probably leave them until next Christmas or right before Christmas. But these 3 I wanted to do now, and I'll explain why. You'll understand why. So this is a Guardian Angel. This is what it looks like. So this is the charm it came with, like the sword, and it's completely beautiful. So I used a DMC diamond. It wasn't the one that was called for, but I liked a little bit darker. It was more like gold, the one that was called for, but I used a darker one, and I liked it a little bit better this way. So it has a felt on the back. You see it's a 2-piece, so the wings are separate and the angel is separate, and then I just attached a little ribbon so I can hang it up on my Christmas tree as an ornament. So this was the first one I worked on. I'm gonna have to take pictures and post it on my Instagram. The next one, I'm not sure how exactly to translate that. It's like angel of house warmth. It's hard to translate. If I find a right translation, I'll put it right here, but that's, you know, what I translated to. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I'm not sure if it's focusing very much because there's the window open and it might not be focusing too good. So this is what it looks like, and it's gorgeous. So you see there's like a cat on the pillow, there's like houses in the background and stars, which these were supposed to be what are they supposed to be? French knots. And I use beads because I don't like making French knots at all. And this charm, it's like a little, it's not zooming, I mean, not focusing too well. Nope. Okay, so it's a house, and it's shaped as a house, and there's like a door, window, black cat, and it's absolutely beautiful. This one is also finished felt, but you see I used invisible thread to because I forgot to stitch on the charm before I put the felt, so I had to do it after. So that's what it is. And then the third one is Angel of Love. That's what it's supposed to look like. Very cute, very pink. And I figured all three of these are like, home, like a protection of that home. Guardian angel, angel of love is like very symbolic right now, and especially what I feel right now. So I'll actually be able to show you what it looks like apart, because I haven't fully finished. I only have a few French knots, well actually beads, and a little bit of backstitch left to do. So this is what it looks like, the angel. It doesn't have the backstitch on yet. That's what it looks like. It has a little bit of crane neck right here, gold crane neck. And the wings I already started doing backstitch last night. So it literally has like a needle with a crane neck stuck in there. And this is what it looks like. I think those hearts are so cute. And when you put them together, this is what it will look like. And it will have a little tiny heart charm in his ends. And I'll show you that for some reason this felt is a little bit different color, but I guess it's different for all of them. But you see this is laser cut, so it's perfect shape. There's no need to cut anything out. So when you finish the angel, you glue the felt on the back. Then actually no, you first sew on the charm, then you glue the felt on the back, then you sew on the wings through the felt, and then you glue the felt back on the back, and you finish it off. And then if you want, you do the ribbon or string or whatever you like. So I just have like a little tiny container like this, and I just have all of my DMC threads for the last one. I don't have for all of them because I took them out already. And that's what I've been working on for the last almost 2 weeks. Also, when I was away on vacation, sorry, my microphone was getting in my way, I took with me a few plastic ornaments. I finished 2 of the 3. I haven't finished the backing, but I finished 2 of the 3. So I have a little nutcracker. It's very cute. I think it's very cute. And a candy. Look how huge it is compared to the nutcracker. But yeah, these are 2 of the ornaments, and the third one is supposed to be a train, also in like red colors like this, because I just chose 3 of the similar colors. And I took colors with me like this, and like a metal tin container. These are all the colors that all 3 of them call for. Like a lot of them overlapped, so I just chose these 3. And it's I'm not sure if you can get this. I'm not even sure if I'll be continuing with these because I think they're not going to be selling them anymore, because social media, a lot of social media stuff is shut down right now in Ukraine and Russia, and a lot of people are not working anymore. So I'm not sure if there'll be. It was like a sell, pretty much, stitch along, and you could only do it on like a Ukrainian, Russian media, social media, and you could only get it there. I'm not sure if you can get it anywhere else. I'll try to find it on Etsy maybe, but I don't think I've seen it there. So I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to share with you where to get these. And one of the last things that I have been working on, well actually I worked on it for one day. So I have one last project that I was working on, and this is a pattern that was a few of our friends shared. One of our friends had booklet with old rare dimensions ornaments, and that booklet had DMC. It calls for DMC thread, so we just figured we're gonna do it all together. Right now we're not all doing it because most of them are located in Ukraine, and of course they're it's hard to stitch when you're in a bomb shelter, so they're not stitching it right now, but I am, just so I can distract myself, and for the meaning that this holds for me. I'm stitching a lot of angels right now and hoping that it'll protect my family, friends, and my whole country and save them. Yeah, so this is one of the angels that we started. I actually worked on it for one day, and you can see I left the thread there. I didn't even finish it off. I'll try to insert a picture here if I can find it, what it's supposed to look like. And there's 6 of them, I believe, but we started with this one, and I think it's very meaningful too, because the dress is green, as you know, the army uniform, military uniform camouflage, and it also has this yellow stripe on its sleeve. And actually a lot of our not our soldiers have different, but there's like this defense team that has built up around our cities with just regular citizens who know how to hold a weapon, who know how to shoot it, and they're protecting their cities. This is what they have. They have like yellow stripes on their sleeves. So I think it's very symbolic and very meaningful. So I started it, I worked on it for 1 day, and I'm hoping to have it finished soon. Maybe start on the other ones, we'll see. They can't stitch it right now, but that doesn't mean that I can't, and I really need to distract myself somehow, because it's a little too much for me. All the news, I'm watching a lot of news lately, so it's a little much. I'm hoping to get this video out today, so then whatever I work on and finish for the next few weeks, you know, I can share with you maybe in the beginning of April. My son's birthday is April 1st. We'll be celebrating April 2nd. April 2nd is my mother-in-law's and my brother's birthday, so we have a little bit of, you know, celebration there. Right now I don't have much time to stitch because I'm not home that much. Right now I'm actually about to run out to get my son in half an hour from school, and then we go to church to volunteer. We're helping pack up all the humanitarian donations that we get from so many people. So right now we're shipping off. The first is medical, so it's like first aid or military gear, stuff that, you know, is most needed right now, because we do have a lot of like kid stuff, baby clothes, diapers, wipes, you know, like women's necessities, hygiene, toothpaste, toothbrush, and all that stuff. But they're actually not accepting those right now because they don't have enough planes. That's like how much stuff is getting shipped here. And I know a lot of countries are doing like, you know, governments are doing their own humanitarian help, but donations, but a lot of people are just doing it on their own. So like a lot of communities, we have a big community, Ukrainian community here, and we have a lot of donations. But the thing is that some people donate some stuff that we can send it to our people. Like I understand, yes, they're refugees, and you know, they have to live somewhere, maybe in like schools, gyms, where they have like sleep bags lay down on the floor, and that's where they sleep with their kids. But they're not homeless. They're not, you know, like my country, it's not a poor country. It's a beautiful, rich country. A lot of them have their own homes, own their own homes, cars, you know. They travel the world, so they're not poor. It's just right now, this time is so hard, and we have to go through those donations and go through that clothing. We're asking for new or used but new clothes, mostly. So so yeah, but we're packing it up. We're not shipping it off right now, the clothes, but we still have to go through them. And you know, most of the people still work. I don't work, so I can go there and help out as much as I can, but a lot of people work, and they come after work at 5 o'clock, and then yeah, we're just trying to keep each other on our toes. So we are so we're all doing okay, because mentally it's been very hard, mentally and physically. Being so far away, it's just, you feel so helpless. And we're trying to help. We're trying to help as much as we can, any way we can. My grandma, I wanted her to go to Poland, and I wanted to fly there and get her and have her come here, because she has, I'm not sure, I think her visa has already expired, but I'm pretty sure I could figure out a way to get her here. I'm a US citizen, my mom and my dad are too, so I'm sure we could figure out a way for her to come here, but she said no. She said, you know what, I was born during a war, and I'm not leaving my country, I'm not leaving my home. She even refused to move somewhere else. She lives in a 4-story building without an elevator, so she lives on the 4th floor. So every time there's an airstrike siren, she has to go down the stairs, 4 flights of stairs, go around her building. There's a bomb shelter in the basement of their building, but it's like, you know, you have to walk. And then when the air sirens are off and they say you're all safe. You know, they get all notifications. If you can't hear the siren, you always get notifications on your phones and stuff. You know, it's 21st century, so thank God for that. But then she has to walk up 4 flights of stairs, and if there's an air siren 5 minutes later, she has to walk down again. And sometimes she even refuses to do that. She's like, it's too hard. You know, she's turning 78 years old this year. She's not old. I don't consider her old, but you know, she's not in her best of health, and the pandemic has taken a toll on her too in the last 2 years with you know, being locked inside the house, being scared to get sick. Then when she was finally able to get vaccinated, it was, you know, a while too. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if this video was a little overwhelming with a lot of non-stitchy stuff, but I hope you can understand. That's what's going on in my home, and that's what's hurting me right now. But I hope I'll have a little bit more to share with you. I have a little bit of a haul, but I'm not just gonna go through it right now. I'll show it to you in my next video, and hopefully in my next video I'll be able to say that the war is over. So I went to my computer to check if the video was recorded, and of course it was recorded, good thing. But the ending didn't record because my memory card ran out of memory space. So I'm going to record this ending real quick because I have to run to get my son. I'm going to try to get this video out today, Friday, March 11th, 15th day of war, but that's how I'm counting my days right now. I'm sorry that this video was a little maybe off from stitchy Flosstube, but this is what's going on in my country, and right now I'm trying to do as much as I can to help. You know, I'm spreading news on social media. I'm trying to get people's attention so more of the world knows about it and more of the world helps us. We're not a poor country, we're not a small country, we're the biggest country in Europe. And if you're very curious and you have a little bit of free time, go online and look. Go look at the capital, Kyiv. Look how beautiful it is. Look at the Carpathian Mountains. They're gorgeous. I grew up there, close to them, and I spent my summers split up between the Black Sea and the Carpathian Mountains. I used to go to Girl Scouts, what is it called? The camps there, and it's, oh my god, I learned so much survival stuff there that I can survive in the woods for weeks. But yeah, but that's you know, that's what it is. That's what country is about, and my country is tough. My people are tough. We're gonna get through this. We will win. I don't know what price we'll have to pay. The price that we're paying already is greater than we could have ever imagined. We could not have ever imagined that somebody will come to our country and start a war on our land. But we're protecting ourselves. We're fighting. We're not giving up. We're not going to give up, you know, even if we have to pay a very high price for our independence and our freedom. And I'm hoping the rest of the world will understand that what we're doing is we're protecting the rest of the world too, because Russian president has threatened the whole world with using nuclear weapons. And everyone should take it serious, because it's not just our country that can be affected. They have taken over 2 of our nuclear plants in our country, and if they damage it, it'll destroy half Europe and half Russia, and a lot of the world will have to pay a very high price for this. So I'm hoping to get as much info out as I can. That's what I'm doing, social media and volunteering. That's all I can do right now. So stitching is not priority right now, even though I love stitching and it distracts me as much as I can. I try to distract myself, and by making myself useful is more important right now. As you can tell, I'm sick because I'm running back and forth everywhere, and the weather in New York has been just so crazy. So one day it'll be 70 and then the next day it'll be 30, and I never know how to dress. So I'm like putting on a hoodie, taking off a hoodie, and wearing t-shirts, and it's been weird. The weather is weird, the world is weird, my life has been turned upside down weird. But I'm very grateful for all of you that comment. My second video that I posted over a month ago has had over 3,000 views, which is ridiculous, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for each one of you. I will, when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will try to do a giveaway, and maybe give away some of the Ukrainian made kits that our beautiful girls are creating, you know, the perforated wood kits with beads. And I think whenever my country is done with this war, and you know, the girls will open up their shops, I'll order more stuff and do more giveaways and try to spread the word about that, because they're just creating beautiful things, beautiful things. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope in my next video I'll be able to, first of all, I'll be able to film it a lot sooner, not like have you waiting 6 weeks for another video. I'm hoping to get it done by, I don't know, the 1st of April maybe, we'll see. But I'll see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in my next video.